Hey guys, this is the first tutorial video I've ever made, so please bear with me here. I was just separating my paper tray ink dies from the Market Street kit, and I thought I'd do a couple on camera so that people who haven't done this, or maybe are looking for a better way, can see how I do it. And I have a really, I mean, you wouldn't believe the setup I have for my phone here. I'll show you when I'm done and you're gonna laugh, but for now, anyways, you're gonna need a pair of wire snips. I got these at Walmart. They were only a couple of dollars. A very handy thing to have. I also got this at Walmart. This is for like sewing, to put your pins on. The black magnet around the side is, I put those there to have a little extra room, but I use this all the time, like if I'm using little dies and I don't want them to get lost as I'm working and stuff. And you can see, you know, for my needle if I'm doing stitching. And there you can see some of the pieces that I've already cut off, some of the dies, and some of them are really tiny, extremely sharp, and yes, they will get into your fingers. They will hurt, they will make you bleed. Trust me, it's really bad. Well, it can be really bad, but hopefully this will help you. So what I also do is I take where's my tape? I think I put it away. I take a roll, I take some where's my finger here? Sorry. Just like painter's tape, or you could use masking tape, and I wrap it a bunch of times around my finger, especially around the tip, because when you're doing this, you would be surprised how sharp these little things are. Like these little long ones, and you're cutting them off, they can go right into your finger and it really hurts. So put a couple layers there to kind of protect you from that. I also have a large sheet of magnet here. This is just from years ago from my son. One of his, he had a little magnet thing that came with like crayons and stuff, and I'll show you. It's got like a little scene on it that he colored. So, but you can don't buy the magnet sheets like online at, like, you know, that are meant for this, because they're expensive. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, get a package of vent covers. They're really big. There's a couple of sheets, I mean really big, like, I don't remember now, like over a foot and a half long, I think. And you can get a bunch of sheets out of that. They cut really easy with scissors or your trimmer, and it's only a couple dollars, and you can get a lot out of it. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Oops. Sorry, wait a minute. I literally have this propped up against salt and pepper shakers on my kitchen table. Salt and pepper shakers, my yearbook, a photo album, and then my paper tray ink box. Because I was just sitting here and I just decided to do this. So, okay, let me see. Alright, hopefully I can do this. So sorry. Alright. Now you can see here, there's quite a big one there. Let's see if I can get this on camera now. Alright, you want to get your cutters as far down. It's hard to do this on camera. As far down as possible. Okay? And then what I do, I take my protected finger, I put it over on the opposite side, and then I take my thumb, my left thumb, sorry, and I put it over the piece I'm cutting, so in case it goes flying. Now, ideally what I'd like to do is have my, hold on, well, I got the other magnet, but this thing underneath as well, so that when you cut, ow, I'm stabbing myself with the other one on there. When you cut, if it does fall between your fingers, it will go onto the magnet sheet, or the which, oh, here it is. See, it didn't go onto that, but you see it right there? Because I had the other magnet sheet that caught it. Okay, so again, this one might be a little easier. Put your cutters as far down onto the die as possible. You don't want to leave any little nubs. And if you do, I'll show you what you can do. But again, finger over here, protected finger, thumb, just carefully cut, and you can see the piece right there stuck on the tape. So now I'll just take it and put it on my magnet. Alright, let's see, I'll do one more for you. I've got these apart yet. So sorry for the horrible, I said this is my very first video. I hate my voice, that's why I've never filmed a video, but I figured, I know a lot of people have trouble with this, so, okay. Now, when you're cutting dies apart like this, you know, the initial, you don't need to worry about it, the little piece going flying, you're just separating the actual dies at this point. So that you can just do like this. And I try to leave all the little pieces like on the same die, if that makes sense. See, so now this die has no pieces sticking out. Little nub there that I can sand off later. And then this one has the two pieces that I need to cut off now. So, again, take your wire snips far down as possible. Protected finger, thumb, snip, and then carefully take your finger away. Okay, that one. See, I didn't have the other thing under it. I'm not sure where that one went. Do not do this. See, I should have had this under there. It's very possible it could have flown onto the magnet thing. I don't see it on this sheet here, but I'll find it. Alright. Again. Protected finger and thumb. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep in camera. Try to stay over the... Okay, here's a good example now. When you cut, these little pieces are going to do one of a few things. One, they're going to stick on the tape and or in your finger a little bit. They're going to stay on your wire snips, just like this. Okay? Because I think they kind of become like magnetized after a while after working with this stuff. Anyway, see how it's stuck onto there? So now I'm just going to carefully put it, this magnet's strong, onto there so I can get it later. Or they're going to go onto this other magnet sheet, if you have one underneath you. I've also before not only done the tape, I've also taken like a little strip piece of magnet and put it right here on my finger. That's very, very helpful as well. Or, you know, if you're not taking these precautions, they could possibly go flying across the room and someone could step on them later, and it's you know, they'd be embedded in their foot, and that would not be a good thing. So okay, so trust me on this. I'll try to do one more on camera here. See these, I'm just separating the actual dies out of here, so I don't need to worry about yeah, I'm leaning on my tissue box up here. You don't need to worry about pieces flying. Now this is the last cut for this, so all these 4 pieces are going to be all free in a second. Oh, nope, I got one more cut. Sorry. One more second, alright. There. And I've been cutting it so that all the little killer pieces are on these little dies. And just the way I've been cutting, putting as far down as possible and cutting. And there we go. Now you have this, okay, which is separated. Here's a couple of little nubs on there that you can actually, let me show you now real quick what you can do for those. Sorry, I gotta move. Okay. Alright, I have this set of little files that I got many years ago. Many years ago. They were made by Basic Gray. These little files, I mean, you can see how old they are. But there's like, this one's like round. This one is like a square. This one is half round. And then this one is just kind of like flat. You can get stuff like this anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if you could even find it at the dollar store. But you could, you know, pick up a set of something like this real cheap. Okay. Or pick up a couple of coarse nail files. You might maybe get like one coarse and then one like medium or fine for kind of like if you want to finish it off a little bit. And then let's see here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. Take a little piece, not even this big, probably half of that. Tape it onto your, you know, stick it to the tape on your finger. And the little pieces will go right on there very, very nicely. So let me see. Let me show you. Just take one of the files, depending on where the little nub is and how you can get to it. That's why it's good to have all these little different shapes. And then you're just gonna hold it real firmly because you don't want to bend the die. You're just going to kind of go in one direction, pressing fairly hard a couple of times in that direction. Once in the other, maybe. Okay, and now you can see that it's gone. It was right there. See, there's like a tiny little, which is not a big deal, so I wouldn't worry about it. But if you want to, you can do it further. Okay, now this is not sharp. Alright, if you had one like none of these are really like that, but like I said, if you can get a couple of the different kinds of files, I mean different shapes like this. This is, like I said, from basic gray, from, oh my god, like at least 12, 15 years ago, I don't know. You could probably find them on eBay, I bet, for a couple bucks, or, like I said, just look around for some of these, and if you can't find them, or, you know, while you're going to look, I'm sure most of us have a nail file around the house, or like one of those cheap emery boards. That would also work really well too. Alright, so as promised, let me show you my ghetto setup here. I'm in my kitchen at my table. So this is my box that my kit came in. Got all this stuff there. And then over here, I've got a photo album that I was looking through the other day, as well as my high school yearbook that I was also looking through the other day on June 4th. It was 31 years since I graduated. That's crazy. And then my salt and pepper shakers. And I had the phone propped up like right here. So, anyways, I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, you can let me know. I'm not sure actually where or how I'm going to post this, but I'm going to figure it out. Because I definitely want to post this to help everybody. Alright. So, I guess I'll see you later. Bye.